Okay, world of Wunder. It's kind of an exciting time. We're gonna test some drivers. We have Paradigm AI smoke heads sitting right there. We have the Max head, we have the Max D, and we have the tour favorite triple diamond head. Secretly, I'm gonna use this video to pick my gamer. So we're gonna go mono with quad, each head versus itself. I'll kind of walk through the technology of each head as I go, but we're on the tee, testing drivers and kind of in a ninja stealth mode, picking my gamer. It's world of Wunder from the tee, hitting drivers. Here we go. Okay, so we have 3 heads here. And if you guys saw the opening video that we did during launch, a lot of technology built into the Paradigm AI Smoke platform. We're talking about smart face, we're talking about micro deflections. There's all these things that essentially are gonna make your misses better, make your better shots better, make the whole thing better. Now, to be fair to Paradigm as a driver platform was incredible. It was a 10 out of 10. Tour loved it. But they figured out a way to make them just a little bit better. So we are gonna try to hit them all to separate the 3. I'm actually really excited to hit this Max D head, but we're gonna start with your right up the gut Paradigm AI Smoke Max. Full transparency, you got a flat cog and D-1. So one of the reasons why I go to -1 in this Max head is because it launches a little higher, spins a little bit more, so I'm just trying to mitigate a little bit of that. That's why I set the driver up this way. So we got Chrome Tour X golf balls, which is the golf ball I play. It's foolish to not test drivers with anything but the golf ball that you play. So let's start. We're gonna hit about 3 or 4 balls with each head. We'll take the best 2 and just kind of see what happens. So we got quad here, it's all set up. We're in the 17th hole at the farms. You gotta sack up and hit a good shot. It's a dog leg left to right. One of the things I like to do is aim a little bit down the right side and either hit it straight or see if I can get it to turn over a little bit. But let's see what happens with Paradigm AI Smoke. Hit that pretty good. We'll call that a 7 out of 10. Is a little bit low on the face. 164 low out of the face. We'll take that. 273 carry. So it didn't carry as far because of the strike at 23.58 spin. Those are pretty awesome numbers. 11 launch. Do that on the golf course, you're happy. I hit that one really good. Like 10 out of 10, good. 167, 290, 24.39 at 12.5 launch. That's awesome. The thing I forgot to mention is I actually have the weight moved all the way into the heel. Interesting thing is when you open the face up a degree, it opens the face up a little bit. For me, whenever I do that, if I move the weight to the heel, it kind of neutralizes the CG. It's kind of like rabbit hole information. But for me, the strike, it just puts more of the weight behind the center of the face when I open up the face a degree. That's what it does for me. That's why you got to get fit. But it's always been something I've done when I take a degree off of a driver, if I can, if it allows me to do that. And it seems to work out fine because my center face contact is there. Another nuke job. God, this driver's good. I've hit this driver a few times now. Like this is not the 168, 292, 24.49 spin. I've hit this driver a bunch now. Not a little bit, I've hit it a bunch. This is a really awesome head. I might want to blast with this head. We'll move on to the Max D. Really excited to see what this one does. Okay, so this is a true draw bias driver. It's got weight in the heel, there's no weight up front, weight in the back to kick up spin. Whenever you're trying to hit a draw, you want spin. So most of the platforms around a draw setting, they'll move a little bit of weight forward, but there's still gonna be weight back because you need spin to make a draw. Like a hook doesn't spin, but a draw should have sufficient spin. So this head comes out at, I'm actually gonna put it in standard because these heads, kind of nerdy stuff, but the heads are a little bit upright, the D heads are. So I'm actually just gonna put it in normal setting at -1. The fun thing about these cogs is you can do all sorts of stuff. You have like a little fitting bay in your hand. So that's gonna put the lie of this driver right at about 57 degrees, so pretty close to what standard would be for Callaway. Most of the drivers are at 57. And all these drivers come out right around D4. So I kind of like a heavier swing weight with my driver. Like I said, I'm 100 years old, so I grew up playing pretty heavy drivers. It's just what I like. So what am I expecting from this head? I've never hit this head ever. I'm actually expecting, hopefully, starts a little right, turns over, and I'm kind of hoping this is the driver that we like because the thought of hitting nothing but just tomahawk draws for the rest of my life sounds like a good way to spend the rest of my days. That was out of the hosel and it still flew pretty straight. Let's see what the numbers say. Wow, 162 out of the hosel. God, they're making these drivers fast. I hit that out of here. That's wild. Okay. Oh, ho, ho, ho. That was awesome. 166, 279, 2464 spin at 13.8 launch. I did not hit that great either. Like it wasn't like that was a straight ball that fell left. Like really like that. Let's see if I can really crank one and get it to turn over. Absolute nuke job. That's the best one I've hit of the bunch so far out of all the 168, 2399 spin, 14 launch. It went left, which is always a trick with these drivers. So if you guys saw a video I made a couple of years ago, I played a Rogue ST Max D for like 2 months. If all I wanted to do was hit draws, I could play that driver for the rest of my life. The problem is when I wanted to hit it straight, I hit it left. And if I wanted to cut it, I hit it left. So if you're gonna choose a driver, if you're a better player and you're gonna choose a draw biased head, you're picking a shot. And that's the only shot you're hitting. Let's hit one more. Hit that pretty good. Really high. 166, 281, 2701 spin at 14 launch. Okay, cool. This is a cool driver. Is it for me? I don't know, I don't think so. Like, I hit it just as straight as I hit that one, but I hit this one this one's faster, the max head's faster. Like, wasn't super hooky, I would say, like your miss if I try to hit it straight. It did go a little left, but I can say that about a lot of heads. Now we're gonna get into the triple diamond. You guys know I'm a gear junkie. I'm always trying to find ways to fit into a triple diamond head. But I've actually hit triple diamond drivers ever since I started with Callaway. I've always hit them pretty well. I like the way they look, they perform. You know, you're getting a tour driver with a ton of forgiveness, so let's see what happens. Oh God. That was pounded. There's something about the sound of this driver. 168, 292, 2134 spin, 12 launch. Spin's a little low, but that ball had some get up on it. Okay, let's hit a couple more. Oh God. I gotta say, I'd love to have like a dispersion chart out there. 168, 294, 2349 spin, 13 launch. Geez, triple diamond. Okay. I'm gonna have to do a little dance off here. Let's hit one more. Let's see if I can turn this thing over. Kind of hard. We're a little into the wind. Okay, so this is where it gets interesting. So that was a miss hit. Like, that ball's out of my hand. I hit that kind of out of the toe. It hung on there a little bit, but like, I don't have that shot with that head. With triple diamond, I do, and I did with the Paradigm was the same way. Like, I didn't have like those big wild misses, but if I did miss it out of the toe, I would get that one that would, I don't want to say dive left, but it would go left. And that's the sacrifice you kind of make with a tour driver, is the misses aren't going to be as awesome as you'd want them to be. But that one was pounded. But then you hit him out of the guts, and you forget that you just hit the last one out of bounds. Jeez Louise. 168, 292, 2145 spin at 14 launch. Okay, there is definitely some potential with the triple diamond head, but I know I hit this one good. The Paradigm AI Smoke Max. I just know I hit it good. I didn't really have any wild balls with it. The ball speed was there, the spin's there. I love the fact that you can kind of tune this in the back to dial in some ball flight. But if I had to pick a gamer today, that's my driver. That's the one. Paradigm AI Smoke Max overall was the best head that I hit of the bunch. And to be honest, of all three heads, I hit them all great. If you have any more questions on the Paradigm AI Smoke platform of drivers, micro deflections, and all that fun stuff, go to the CallawayGolf.com website, World of Wonder website. I'm happy. I'm excited for the season to come. New golf ball, new driver. Rock and roll, baby. It's Johnny Wunder from the tee. We're out of here.